Alright believers, in this video we are going to know the 20 best gameplay settings in FC Mobile that everyone must know whether you are going to get advantage after turning it on or turning it off. To be honest, I will be clear in the beginning of the video. There is no exact gameplay setting you should turn on or turn off. It is dependent on your playing style. And the reason everyone must watch this video is you will find out the best gameplay setting according to your gameplay style. So, before we move ahead, make sure to smash that subscribe button plus turn on the notification bell icon for more informative contents like this. Now, without any delay, let's begin. Let's go to the gameplay setting and discuss each and every setting in a very detailed way. First, we have virtual stick size. If you turn it off, then your joystick will be small. It is upon you whether you turn it on or off, but I will say one thing, and that is, in case you perform swiping sliding tackle, then turning it on is a bad idea because the joystick will interrupt and the tackle will miss. This mostly happens to me, so if you have a habit of tackling players with the tackle button, you can turn it on and make the size of the joystick bigger as it helps well on dribbling. Otherwise, turn it off. Another option is a floating virtual stick. If it's off, this joystick will stick in the same location, but if you turn it on, your joystick will move to a different location. If you are an experienced player who has a good taste of the game already, then keep it as it is, like previously you were habituated with, as changing this setting can also ruin your gameplay. For those who are beginners and starting FC Mobile recently, I suggest making a habit with turning on options, as that helps to do quick turning. It helps a lot in dribbling. In case of sprinting, I face issues with the floating button, so I feel comfortable on the anchored joystick, and whenever I try changing the joystick, I mostly fail to perform well. So I am fine with turning this option off. Another option is button size. I turn on this options as it makes the button size bigger. This helps on the perfect click on button with no look. Sometimes when you try a finesse shot, you will mistakenly click on the through button as there is a kind of glitch in the game. So to fix it, it's better to turn on the option. Another option is large spacing. If it's turned on, it helps in more space of the buttons, and this helps a lot to avoid misclicks. So it better you turn on this option. Game control option helps you to invert the joystick and button like this. This is pretty useless, and in case if you use your left hand, this might be useful to you, but most people like the default option, so turn it off. Turn off gestures only option, as there will be no shoot pass and through buttons if you turn it on. You have to tap to pass, swipe to score. So that's advanced control in FC Mobile, and most people turn it off. We have another option, which is changing attacking direction at halftime. I am really not that great rank pusher because I feel rank push is wastage in this game. Like they are literally giving no much value to rank pushers and hackers or more. So to get a realistic feeling, I like to play in different direction in each half. But for rank pushers, turning this option off and playing in the same direction in both first and second half helps to master skill and score more goals. Another option is display visual feedback. If you turn it on, then you will see shooting and crossing lines. When you swipe or tap to pass, you will see some lines or taps, which helps to identify you have really passed or shot the ball to exact which players or in which direction. I think you should turn it on as it triggers your mind. Now, we have radar. So radar means this box. If you turn it on, this helps to figure out where your player's position when you play a game. If you want to be a competitive player, then this option is helpful to you, but for me, it just irritates me when I am attacking from wide areas. It just blocks my vision, and mistakes chances are more. So I turn it off mostly. Next setting is power shot zoom. If you are pro player, then I guess you have turned this option off because this zoom doesn't work well. When you shoot ball with power shot, sometime it zooms too much and your focus will be on enjoying goal, but disadvantage is you will block vision upon your defenders and opponent attackers. So opponents have chances to break your defense and do a quick counterattack. Again, for competitive players, turn it off. And if you play games like as me just for enjoyment, turn it on. Honestly, I always turn this option off. Another option is advanced passing. You must turn it on as it enables you to do smooth lob ground, lofted, and many more passes. These all arrows in passing come if you turn on advanced passing. Next option is top or double tap gesture pass. If you want to take control over the cross, then this is greatly useful. If you turn off this option and try out tap pass, then the game will decide whether to pass grounded or lofted. In some crossing situations, the game may execute the wrong pass. So if you want to control the ground and lofted pass, turn on this option, and then after that, if you want to try a ground pass, one tap on the player you want to pass. In case if you want to try out lofted pass, double tap on the area you want to do lofted pass. There you go. It's that easy. So turn on or off this option according to your requirements. We have another setting, which is a fast power-up rate. This setting is useful if you want to fill up the power bar or shoot quicker. I think turning on this option is a great advantage because if power fills quicker, then the shooting reaction of players will increase, due to which goal scoring chances are high. If the power rate is slow, it will take some more milliseconds to fill power, and then your player will get a message to shoot the ball. So turn on the option. Next option is autoplay. If you turn on this option, AI will control your players in case you don't use any controls for some 5 to 7 seconds. This is useful in my opinion, as it will control your defense in case in between matches you have to leave the game due to some reasons. Like sometimes your family, friends, or relatives can distract you, so turn it on. We have an auto pass and shoot option, and this is similar to the previous option. Just the thing is, here, in case you don't control the player, AI will pass the ball and even shoot and try to score a goal without your input in case it's turned on. In case if you turn it off, AI will just do solo dribble if you leave it for a while. So turn it on. Another option is crossing assistance. If you turn off this option, you can manually control the power bar when you are crossing. That means the speed of the cross. I think you should turn it on and leave the game to decide the power of the cross. But if you want to manually control, then also that's not an issue, but you may not be able to control the power of the cross perfectly. Now we have player auto switching. If you turn on this, in case the opponent passes the ball, the system will automatically change the control to your another player. There is a disadvantage of turning on this option. If you turn on, sometimes the system will switch the wrong player, which is really frustrating, and you may concede a goal too. But it's a bit rare. In case you turn off this option, you have to click on the switch button every time, and if you do, the wrong switching opponent have high chances to break your counterattack. So turning off is more deadly, and it's only for professional players who know how to use manual switching. Rest is your choice whether to turn on or turn off. We have an auto switch related option once more. This option will help to make you half auto switch and half manual. Switch player. To unlock this option, you must turn on the player auto switch. So if you turn on the option, you will be a full auto switch player, and the system will control your player switching. Now, in case if you turn the option off, then auto switching will only occur in the lofted pass, cross, and when you lose balls. Rest of the time, when an opponent is trying to play a possession game, you have to switch yourself. So if you turn the option off, you can be half auto switch and half manual switch player. So this depends on who you think has mastered the game. Playing on auto switch is beneficial most of the time, and you don't have to learn switching, but you are dependent on the system, so this is not a good idea if you are a competitive player. In case of manual switching, you can control game and player as per your wish, but wrong switch will pay you. So that's for pro players. Last option is contextual strafe dribble. If you turn on this option in case you want to keep the ball near to your feet when dribbling. So that helps somehow on losing the ball comparatively less. If you turn on, the player will try to take the ball in high range, which is basically for fast-paced game. If you love dribbling, turn on option. If you love doing counterattacks mostly, try to turn it off. Now, in conclusion, what I want to say to all of you is that whichever setting you have mastered is going to help you to score many goals. In case, as per my information, if you think you should change any setting, then you can definitely change it without any hesitation. No one is master of it in the beginning phase. Even the one who are good at the game right now was once a beginner, so if you have dedication and practice, you can definitely master the setting by changing it right now also. Also, what setting you are using doesn't matter most of the time. What matters is how you have mastered it and how you use it. For example, see Messi. He doesn't use high skills like other players, but still he has mastered dribbling, body feints, and passing, so mastering things is key. My message from this video is, whichever setting you are using, master it, you will be a really good FC mobile player. Anyway, at the end, this is how my setting looks like. If you need a setting as per user who reached FC Champion 1 top 250 rank, then We have a setting that is listed by a pro player's analysis according to 2 categories in our website, which are fast-paced and slow-paced game. So you can go to our website. The link of the post is in the description section. So that's all for today's video, and for regular content like this, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell icon. I will meet you with another one. Till then, your lovely host, Mr. Believer, signing out.